Good afternoon. My name is Ron Hines, Fire Chief for the City of Huron. On Monday, September 4th, 2023, at 3:53 p.m., the Huron 911 Center received a call of a structure fire at 2060 Old Highway 14 West in the City of Huron. The first arriving police officer advised that there was smoke coming from all three buildings that hurt alignment and repair. The police officers began to set up a perimeter in the area to provide a safe zone for the Huron Fire Department and Huron Ambulance to complete their operations. The City of Huron Fire Department then requested that the Huron 911 Center request mutual aid from Cavour Volunteer Fire Department, Alpena Volunteer Fire Department, and the Woolsey Volunteer Fire Department. All four departments responded as quickly as they could and started out to battle the very large blaze. Northwestern Energy was contacted to shut off power and gas to the structure that at that point was largely engulfed in smoke and flames. During the operations, a Cavour volunteer firefighter developed a medical emergency while working with a truck outside of the structure. The Cavour volunteer firefighter was transported to the Huron Regional Medical Center by Huron Ambulance, where he was pronounced deceased. The Cavour volunteer firefighter, Chief Josh Koval of rural Cavour, was working with the Cavour Volunteer Fire Department under a mutual aid agreement with the City of Huron Fire Department. It is a standard procedure that with any fire that has a loss of life, the South Dakota Fire Marshal's Office along with South Dakota DCI were notified and would be investigating the fire with our assistance. Many other agencies assisted the incident. Those agencies include the following: Huron Fire Department, Cavour Volunteer Fire Department, Woolsey Fire Department, Alpena Fire Department, Huron Ambulance, Huron Public Works, Huron Police Department, South Dakota DCI, South Dakota Fire Marshal's Office, South Dakota Highway Patrol, and the Beetle County Sheriff's Office. At this time, the scene has been turned over to the insurance company as the fire is to be accidental in nature. Assisting the Huron Fire Department and the Cavour Fire Department, we will have South Dakota Last in town. It's the South Dakota local area state team to the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation, as this was a line of duty death. We have representatives in town and more will be here to assist with anything that we need. At this time, we'll turn it over to our Public Safety Commissioner, Drew Weinreich.
Like Chief Hines had said, my name is Drew Weinreich. I'm the Public Safety Commissioner for the City of Huron. On behalf of the city, we would first like to give our deepest condolences to the family, friends, and fellow firefighters for the loss yesterday of Cavour Volunteer Fire Chief Josh Koval. Please keep all of them in your prayers. Secondly, to all of the first responders, thank you for serving and protecting our community. Your courageous work does not go unnoticed. You show up in difficult situations and always put others before yourselves. You are all appreciated more than you'll ever know, and you are all true heroes. I'd also like to thank all of the outside agencies who have assisted our city departments over the last 24 hours and continue to do so. With that, Chief Hine will take any questions if anybody may have.
Chief, could we first of all get the spelling of your name and that, please?
Ron, R-O-N, Hines, H-I-N-E-S.
When they talked about Josh, the people over in Cavour said he would drop anything to help anybody out. And that's who he was. They said he was that volunteer fire department.
Yes. He would give you the shirt off his back to help you with anything. Very, very good guy. Yeah, 20 plus years, probably 27 years in the fire service. He'll be greatly missed by his friends and family and his brothers and sisters in the fire service.
Did the flames, the heat, have anything to do with kind of the events that transpired yesterday?
It was, at the time that we responded to the fire, it was 100 degrees ambient air temperature. I'm not a medical doctor, so he suffered a medical emergency and was pronounced deceased at the hospital.
It's awfully tough for this community to take, you know, because they knew him.
Yeah, we all knew him. You know, our volunteer firefighters, not only just in the city here and our surrounding communities, you know, they are the backbone of the fire service in the nation. You know, your volunteers are the ones that get up in the middle of the night, go out on holidays, Christmas, you know, birthdays, you know, 20 below zero, 100 degrees.
Never get a dime for this, and they just jump at it. And that's how he was. What are you gonna remember him? What are you gonna remember him as?
I'll leave that alone.
What does it mean to kind of see all of the community come together and support around not just your fire department, but for Josh and his family?
The community support is very humbling for those in the fire service. They, you know, our communities rally around us, you know, in time of need, because we're there as the volunteers that are there in their time of need. So it's very, very humbling.
Bit of a difficult question, but you met with the family earlier today,
Yes.
and is there any information, is there, for upcoming services or anything for that?
SD last and the Huron Fire Department will be assisting the family and the Caddo Fire Department. As those details become more concrete, we will sure let people know. And once we get a finalized plan, we will sure let the community know and the state.
Oh, I meant around like, any funerals or any memorials that the public can participate in?
Right now, they're still in the planning stages.
Is there anything else that you guys wanted to comment on about all this? I know.
Not only, you know, it's tough for us, you know, as losing a fellow firefighter, but we also lost a business in town. So, you know, our thoughts go out to the business owner that lost their business yesterday. Thank you. And if anybody would like a copy, we have a few copies up there also.
Okay, thanks.